Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Marie.
And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, Brendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever fine podcasts are. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, a little notify bell next to it, and make sure you're always getting your daily Going In Raw notifications. We're also available at wherever fine podcasts are. So be sure to hit, if you're on CastBox, leave us a comment. I think because we switched servers, it reset all of our comments.
Yeah, let's see where we're at right now.
Probably like in the 50s or something.
Oh, I don't know. We were picking up in the comment department pretty quickly.
We were at 1,000, man, and then our people had to
75.
change. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Road to 1,000 again.
That's heartbreaking. But it was a necessity. Hopefully it'll be the last time we ever
have
to change servers.
Ryan Coughlin just went to Taco Bell and ordered eight Frito burritos.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Maybe he got them for more than one person because I keep hearing you guys talking about them. Maybe put them in the freezer so we can keep them for a later date.
Oh, it's probably gross.
You guys are the best podcast out there. Keep up the good work, friendos. Thanks, friendos.
Are you going to write down thanks, friendo?
Well, I'm not signed to the account, so I can't right now.
What a bummer.
But thanks, friendo.
Maybe I'll do it. 8 Frito burrito. Look, people, we like Frito burritos. We think they're fantastic.
One at a time.
But there's like a limit of
one.
The ones that you can eat.
I found out when I had 2 one day that was one too many.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know how they fit into my new nutritional plan either.
Do you want to tell the people about your nutritional plan?
I know you don't enjoy it, so I'm not going to talk about it on the show.
No, you know what? Here's my thing.
We have to pad out the show because of the thin news weeks. You don't mind talking about macros.
That's definitely true. No, I'm glad that your body is essentially your hobby.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's a hobby, and you actually had a little sparkle in your eye this morning when you started telling me about macros and how much more food you had to eat.
I have to eat a lot more food.
I don't know why you were eating because you said I have to eat 2,500 calories now, and I'm like, that's an afternoon for me. Like, what were you doing in the first place? Because you've always talked about, hey, I need to bulk up, and I'm like, what were you eating before? Like 1,500?
No, I was probably eating like 18.
Because you bring
maybe 2,000.
You bring these and granted they're like healthy sized dishes of like little food, man.
Well, it's like it was for usually my go-to is lentil pasta with pesto.
Yeah,
and
man.
Pesto's full of fat. It's just the olive oil is the base.
Yeah.
With some vegetables in there.
No, man, that ain't nearly enough.
No, that's why I got like a 900 calorie bowl of roasted chicken and quinoa in the fridge.
Man, so I went to LA this weekend.
How'd that go?
It went really well. I recorded like 8 episodes of the Four Lights podcast with Big Jeff. It was fantastic. And we went to an outdoor screening. This is one of those great things about LA.
Oh, yeah, man.
They have everything. You know, we went to this outdoor screening of Clerks.
Where's that at?
It was at the...
Was that at Hollywood Forever?
No, It was at the American West Museum.
All right.
The Gene Autry thing.
Down by the zoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of food trucks out there.
Oh,
and
cool.
It's LA, so they're amazing food trucks.
Yeah.
So I had like everything to choose from. Oddly enough, every single one of those food trucks had grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Which I was like, man, can I get one from each of these?
We could have.
Can I do like an impromptu food vlog and say, okay, we got 5 food trucks here and all the grilled cheeses from the ones, and then I power rank them. I didn't do that. However, I did get a wrap, which was amazing. And goddamn it, I forget the freaking truck. And I feel so bad about it now. But it had like grilled chicken, some greens, and some amazing mac and cheese all in a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a local food truck here, Drewski's, that has a pulled pork mac and cheese sandwich.
Oh God, I need to eat that.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, we should probably talk about wrestling.
I got super sunburned this weekend too. My shoulders were like.
What were you doing this weekend?
Birthday party.
Oh,
not my own, obviously.
Oh, okay.
It was like a pool party, and so I thought I got enough sunscreen on my shoulders. Guess not.
Is it bad or is it just like tingling?
Here. Look.
Oh God,
it's pretty
you look
red.
Like you just had a match with Walter.
It's pretty red, yeah.
Oh man,
took a couple chops to the shoulders. Both my this shoulder's worse. This one's a little red too.
The UV rays done chopped you, man.
Yeah, it's not quite that red, but it's pretty red. I'm all right though.
Oh,
got some super chats already. Joe Juarez, $2. Lunch and going in raw. This is a good Monday. Right on. The real Rich Hardesty, $2. Have you ever tried intermittent fasting? No. I like to eat too much. I can't go
Now, isn't
14 hours a day.
intermittent fasting is just like not eating while you sleep and a couple hours before that, right?
In theory.
That to me
Well,
just sounds like just
reading
stop
an
at dinner and you're good.
Interview with AJ where he said he gives himself, I think he said this, an 8-hour window each day to eat. So it's 16 hours otherwise where he's not eating.
So he's like a 9 to 5 guy
I guess so.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
But you take into account
You don't want to do that though. That's
No,
not
I need
what
to
you
put,
want
no,
to
no,
do.
no. I need to put on weight.
You need to be always eating.
And I understand the idea of intermittent fasting is that you keep your body in like that ketogenic zone where you're constantly burning your own fat you got stored on you.
Yeah.
I get the idea. Same idea behind the ketogenic diet. Because you're just burning fat and you're not taking in carbs and using that as energy.
That UK, now I'm bored. The UK tournament is on today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that should be exciting.
Yeah, I got to find time to watch that.
How many hours is that going to be today? Is that going to
There's
be?
two. I'm guessing 2 hours today, 2 hours tomorrow.
Oh my god,
maybe
like
3. I
5
don't know.
hours we got to watch today. Well, no, just
don't have
by
time.
like
We have time to watch that today.
by like I don't know. When can we do a review on that?
Whenever we find time,
Thursday?
maybe.
Instead of stream, let's just do that on Thursday. This is how we work out our programming schedule. Just wait till we're streaming and then we work it out here.
Yeah, I guess so. Emilio Hernandez, $2. The Cure or the Smiths? Which band do you prefer?
Oh man, they're kind of in the same realm for me, to be honest with you.
I like.
Who has the out of the two of them? Who has the best single song?
Well, that's subjective, man.
Well, yeah, I'm asking your subjective opinion.
I mean, like "How Soon Is Now" is a really good song, and that's the Smiths.
I know. I'm thinking that's probably the best.
But
one
then
of
the
two.
Cure has had some good songs
It's
too.
Friday, I'm in love. That's a good one.
Yeah,
But I think it's How Soon Is Now. I think that's the best
that's a good
one.
song.
Yeah. That'd be a good entrance theme.
That would be a good one.
Can we talk about wrestling now, please?
Okay.
We have like a lot of questions.
Oh, here we got one more super chat from W.S. Fletcher, $10. Thank you, W.S. Fletcher. Steve, do you think Riker needs sex addiction treatment?
Man.
Riker, what pants? I'm still laughing. Yes, he does.
Yeah, me and Jeff are cracking up. There is an episode. Well, so we did the one where they go into that planet.
Yeah.
With all those like half naked white people.
Yeah.
And they just want to bang all the time.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that was absolutely amazing that I had totally forgot about. But Counselor Troy was it was like the first time he saw her mom, Machel Barrett.
Yeah.
Roddenberry. And Troy was going to get married, but the episode kicks off with Riker in his quarters watching what seems to be space porn. But it's just two women clad in like sort of gowns, like togas maybe, playing the harp. And he's sitting there with his feet kicked up. He's like,
Oh, it's like the setup. It's a precursor.
yeah. So
Yeah.
me and Jeff like spent half the episode speculating where the harp porn went from there. Like what was going to happen? Was the music going to continue?
Maybe they just played the harp.
That could be, but Riker seemed too happy about that. Let's talk about Hell in a Cell.
Well, we got one more. Liam Wagner, $2. Wawa having Hoagie Fest and listening to Going In Raw.
Hoagie Fest sounds amazing. I don't know what that is, but it sounds great.
Sounds like a festival
is
of hoagies.
Is that a Liam Wagner exclusive?
No, Wawa. Remember Wawa? We were down in Orlando. There's a gas station. It's called Wawa. Remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's East Coast thing or what.
Yeah,
I remember in
okay.
Florida there was Wawas.
But what is Hoagie Fest? How does that relate to Wawa?
Sounds like Wawa is having a Hoagie Fest. Maybe they're putting on some sort of Hoagie Fest at a
Hoagie
Wawa.
Fest 2018
At Wawa.
at Wawa. Wow, interesting.
All right, now we can talk about wrestling.
So Hell in a Cell is the pay-per-view after SummerSlam.
Correct.
And it's where they have a big cage, and they have a couple matches in the cage, and then a couple matches not in the cage, and sometimes the cage is up, sometimes the cage is down.
When the cage is down, it's called the Hell in a Cell match. When the cage is up, it's just a match.
It's exactly.
So KSAT 12 in San Antonio. San Antonio is this year the home of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
yeah, the Alamo Dome.
No, I don't think it's in the Alamo Dome. It's whatever the basketball arena is.
Oh,
So they were hyping up, I think, the ticket on sale. So they posted an article today, included this little bit of information about the show. Quote, fans will get to see Roman Reigns take on Kevin Owens and WWE Champion AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. Now, is this a massive spoiler? What we could expect to at least see set up at SummerSlam?
if it is, I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope it is. Because for one thing, it means that for the time being, for at least SummerSlam, and the immediate time after that, Roman Reigns will not be in the Universal title scene picture.
I don't know if this is conclusively that. I think it could entirely also be Roman Reigns does get the Universal title at SummerSlam, and Kevin Owens is his first challenger for said title.
Yeah, that could be. That could be. Man, I don't know. We're going to talk about this in the Raw preview. I'm starting to think Brock Lesnar's not going to drop that title.
I have a wild idea. Wild idea.
Go ahead. Hit me with it.
Let's talk about it now.
Yeah, let's do it now.
So this morning, WWE.com had a video up about the whole social media back and forth between Kurt Angle and primarily Paul Heyman, where Paul Heyman was going after WWE.com.
I'm going to do this really quick.
And Kurt Angle
there we go.
For his... Well, it seems too far.
No,
there
it's
you go.
not. Trust me.
No, it's fine. I need to center it, though. About some poll or something that was put up. And he was going on and essentially saying no one is worthy of taking on Brock Lesnar, who's currently on the roster.
Sure.
And that there is some contract negotiation issues because of all this, solidifying Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam to defend the Universal title. What about this?
Okay.
So we got this multi-person match happening at Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules, yes.
In theory, right now, to determine a new number one contender for the Universal Championship.
Correct.
What if they strip Brock Lesnar of the title because he won't come to terms on a new match?
Ooh.
And so this match at Extreme Rules is not for number one contendership.
Ooh.
It's for a Universal title.
Oh, I like that. That's a good idea. That'd be rad. I would love that. Anything to get the title off Brock. To be honest, at this point, yeah, I would love that. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. And they can do that to get the title off him. And if say, for example, Brock gets mad and says, "No, I want a match now to get my Universal title back," or something, he can still have a match at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
but
that'd be fun. It's an out there idea.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I like it though. I think it's a fun idea. I give you effort points for that one. Yeah,
I said last time that we're going to get Joe versus AJ at SummerSlam, and I think that's still going to happen.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We'll get a rematch here at Hell in a Cell.
Shinsuke's probably picking up that U.S. title tomorrow.
Yeah, if not tomorrow, very soon.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it was just tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, it's always card subject to change. We understand that, but sometimes it gives you a feel, like they did with Asuka when they sort of advertised her for a SmackDown pay-per-view prior to her going to SmackDown.
Yeah.
It's card subject to change. I right now, if you were like, hey, I have like $30 in my wallet. If you were like, hey, Steve, that $30, where are you going to put it? You have to put it down on somebody holding the Universal title coming out of SummerSlam. Who's it going to be?
Yeah.
And I would say it's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Completely and
totally. I mean, that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, totally safe bet.
But, they might actually do something different. Interesting.
Oh,
just saying.
Look, I would love if they did.
Don't
I would love if they
expect it.
did. Don't expect it either.
But it'd be cool if they did.
I like Kevin Owens. I like Kevin Owens versus Roman. Regardless if it's for the championship or not, I really like Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah, they've feuded before.
Yeah.
Back when Kevin Owens was Universal Champion.
Yes, and Kevin Owens is Mr. Personality, and I think if anybody can bring out some shred of personality with Roman Reigns, they just need to put him with good personality guys. Kevin Owens is exactly that. Kevin Owens is also a great wrestler.
Yeah.
And just, you know what? This is what you do with Roman Reigns. You know what? Low-level writer. Take Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the pressure. Stop just trying to make him something and just have some fun with the Roman Reigns character.
Mm-hmm.
People will come around to him or they won't. Who cares? At this point, it literally can't get any worse than it is now.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Because if it gets worse than it is now, it will just continue. It'll be really entertaining. Because right now, worse than now is just an avalanche of booze.
Oh yeah.
Because right now it's like it's like a good rainstorm of booze. It's a healthy rain. It's like a good inch of rain.
Depends on the town, though.
It's an inch of rain of booze.
Depends on the town.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, if it's like Philadelphia, it's an avalanche already.
Yeah, it's a maelstrom.
Yeah, a maelstrom. That's a great word.
Whereas in some cities, it's just like scattered showers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
to use weather parlance. Partially cloudy, scattered showers for Roman Reigns today. Man, I should have been a meteorologist, I guess. Becky Lynch, Teddy Bear, $2. Been AWOL due to work. You guys are always great. Thank you, Teddy Lynch.
Thank you very much.
Becky Lynch, Teddy Bear.
We just call him Teddy Lynch.
Crookie Monster 1, 10 pounds. Love this show. Actually got time off so can watch live. Welcome.
Oh, nice. Welcome to show. Thank you.
Julian Rodas, $10. Hey, friendos, can I get a birthday shout out for my girlfriend, Destiny?
Oh, yeah.
We're both huge fans of you guys. Cannot wait to see you at StarCast. Keep up the amazing, awesome work, friendos. Happy birthday.
Destiny, I hope your birthday is a great one with many gifts and love from close members of either and or plus your friends and family.
All right.
You know what, Destiny? Today, this Kevin Nash belongs to you, but only for today, so I can't send it to you. And it's going to stay here in the office.
My favorite coaster. Joe Juarez, $5. I had a dream that
It's old Kevin Nash.
I know. I had a dream that Seth Rollins came out.
Shoot interview Kevin
I know,
Nash.
into the ring and makes an open challenge to Kenny Omega for a one-off match at SummerSlam. I mean, that'd be great. It's not going to happen, though.
Seth Rollins came out to the ring and makes an open challenge to Kenny Omega. Joe is he's just straight up fantasy booking right now.
TDW Live, $5 Canadian. Balor, Owens, Goldberg, and Lesnar. Should the Universal title be a no rematch clause?
Yes.
Be the gimmick of the Universal title?
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. Absolutely.
You
no
lose
second
it,
chances.
back of the line.
Back of the line. I agree with that completely.
Let's move on to our what?
Not allowed to whine about it either, Roman.
Nope.
Anyway.
Next story. So we've been hearing forever. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. We've been hearing forever that Kevin Nash loves to do shoot interviews. No. That WWE seems to, it's an on and off thing, seem to have a fascination with women tag titles.
Well, we've heard rumors that it might be in the making.
And they've teased it on air.
Yes.
I mean, they seem to, when they brought in the Iconics, they seem to be pairing some people off. So that was kind of interesting. But according to Pro Wrestling Sheet, during a recent appearance at Ace Comic-Con in Seattle.
Have you ever been to Ace Comic-Con?
No, I went to Emerald City Comic-Con.
Oh,
it's amazing.
All right.
Becky Lynch was there, and she spoke about the status of the long-rumored women's tag titles. She said, I've been pitching it for a year or maybe two. So apparently Becky Lynch has been the one behind it. Becky explained, due to the number of women on the roster, there wouldn't be enough competitors to make the tag titles viable on a single brand. She noted allowing the champs to travel across all shows, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, it would set the stage for a larger range of matches and possibilities.
And that bit there is from Pro Wrestling Sheet.
That's from Pro Wrestling Sheet. Becky added, I think that would get people excited to watch any of the brands because you wouldn't know when people would be showing up on either Raw or SmackDown.
Exactly.
Smart lass.
Exactly. This is how
Becky
they should
Lynch.
do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Cross-brand
Including
titles.
NXT.
Yes.
People often ask, hey, Steven Larson, would you like to see main roster people go down to NXT? In this situation,
Heck
be
yes.
fantastic.
Heck yes.
In this situation, be great because then you have the possibility somebody goes down to like a takeover, has a killer match, drops it to, let's say, Lacey Evans and Vanessa Bourne, a tag team of heels, right? And then they come up to Raw or SmackDown and then back to NXT.
Yeah.
You want to establish a third brand like
That's the way to do
NXT, a solid third brand, then you have a traveling title.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be the women's tag title, or it could be some of like their version of the Never Overweight Championship.
A network title.
A network title where you travel amongst networks, amongst brands, WWE Network, USA, what is it going to be on? Fox, Sci-Fi, whatever it's on.
Fox.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fox Network. I think it'd be fantastic if this would come to pass.
And then like they green screen them into like some of the WWE Network Vault videos. They show up in Mid-South.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's a time travel aspect to these women tag titles.
Brian Blair and Ernesto Hernandez.
You mean Jim Brunzell?
I don't know.
Brian Blair and Jim Brunzell, Killer Bees.
Yeah, I know, but I was watching, what was I watching? Mid-Atlantic? Maybe Mid-Atlantic. Maybe it was Mid-South. I don't know. And Brian Blair was in a singles match against Ernesto Hernandez.
All right.
So, see, I know my history. I'm like sleepy on the couch. It's like midnight. I'm like, I should go to bed, but I'm so lazy. I just want to.
That's why you know what the attendance of WrestleMania 3 was. Is you just happened to read something or hear about it and it's stuck in your head.
Man. Listen, dude. Seriously, you and I didn't have a talk about that.
Why?
You're so anxious to bury me.
No, that's not burying
If
you. That's an explanation for it.
If you were to bust out that exact attendance figure like I did, I would have put you over to the moon. And all you did when I said, oh, my God, that was great, was you just said, yeah, you probably just read it somewhere and kept it in your mind. Obviously, I read it somewhere, and obviously it's stuck with me.
What do you think would be more impressive? You just literally pulling that number out of your rear end or somewhere in your subconscious knowing that number? I think it's the latter. Because the former would just be luck.
I kind of feel like, metaphorically speaking, the first one is the latter. Pulling something out of my ass is generally like me just remembering, unlocking some file in my dumb head.
Literally just pulling a number out of your butt.
Well, I don't know if you really want to use the word literal there.
All right.
I don't have numbers in my butthole.
Well, unless you put them up there.
I mean, we can try to go there. Anyways, what do you guys think? You guys want to see
How
some?
you answer a trivia question?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it might as well be these days. Anyways, we have a couple more super chats.
Oh wow,
here.
we do.
Let's see here. Okay. From TW Live again. TDW Live. Could Braun flip Optimus Prime?
Don't think so.
So Optimus Prime is probably a lot more dense.
He's
than
a lot heavier.
Normal.
And then if he felt like Braun was about to tip him over, he would just transform.
And then laser blast.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the trailer for Bumblebee.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, actually, they're trying to hit the heartstrings with that movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was cool. If like the first 8 Transformers movies looked like that, I mean, at least the trailer, probably been cool. Gary Smith, $5. Ahoy, friendos! If Roman went to New Japan Pro Wrestling, which faction would he be a part of? Well, he's a Gaijin, so he'd be a Bullet Club.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's got, are the Tama Tonga, are they related to
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Jeffrey Nguyen, $5, saw Walter chop the crap out of Adam Cole 3 feet from my face. It was brutal and awesome, as you can imagine. You see any of the gifs that Justin Barrasso posted to Twitter?
No.
They actually used Walter, his inability to chop, because I guess he chopped the ring post because Adam Cole ducked one.
Yeah.
And that was, obviously a huge part of the story of the match.
Adam Cole beforehand said, listen, you see this right here? This is important. And you see all this right here? It's very important. I don't want to look like Carl Pierre-Oulet. I'm not a Quebecer, okay? I'm not gonna have blackened bruising around my chest.
Well, here's the thing too.
Write that into the story.
Is what
Bebe.
Walter's like 4 or 5 inches taller than Adam Cole.
Yeah, sure.
And if Adam Cole is able to take away Walter's primary weapon, that chop, it gives Adam Cole a means to win the match, which he did.
Yeah. Darby Allin also beat Walter recently.
Oh, yeah?
Darby Allin's tiny. I was doing a little bit of research on him.
Oh, okay.
He's cool as hell. There was like a cool.
So I'm gonna say it just
documentary.
makes sense storyline wise for that to play out how it did.
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I
don't.
want to watch
I
that.
mean, I've seen Adam Cole take some nasty spots. I don't think he's against taking some spots.
So that was Evolve, right?
Yeah. And he did take a couple chops.
I thought I saw an advertisement from the Fight TV app that it might be available there. So I might want to check that out, man. I love all that Evolve stuff.
This is interesting. Alto, $10. I met Becky in Fresno last night during the WWE VIP experience, and I asked her, is there a women's tag teams coming? She answered, they're coming before the end of the year.
Whoa! Breaking news right here on Going In Raw from Alto Votalhe, our insider.
Wow.
Man, we should be paying you $10 for that, Alto.
Yeah, man.
But we'll take your money. Trey Saunders, $6. Just got home from the gym. Oh, deadlifts and chest day for me, man. What's your favorite songs to hear while at the gym? And what's your guilty pleasure songs? I like Tommaso Ciampa's theme song when I'm at the gym.
So, Chorus of Booze.
I just turn on a chorus of booze.
Yeah.
But then with also a bathroom fan as the backing track.
All right.
That's
interesting. What's your guilty pleasure? Power ballads for me. Some 80s power ballads.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Usually the gym.
Yeah,
Usually I listen
yeah.
to podcasts at the gym. That's usually what I do.
So if I have a 538 that I haven't listened to, I'll listen to that. Otherwise, what did you know what I listened to in the car? I told you about the Cole Cabana one. But
Yeah.
I also listened to, there's a new podcast called the RFK Tapes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think Patrick Sparks has been talking about that.
Oh, okay.
In chat,
Okay.
yeah, is it any good?
Okay. Yeah, it's really good. I'm really curious to hear like the other side. Like I want to hear people debunk it because it's essentially saying that Sirhan didn't kill RFK. And so I'm really anxious to hear the other side, like to see what people say about that. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Another £5 super chat. This is for us. Aleatoric Television. Did I pronounce that right? Aleatoric?
I don't know.
He said, should the traveling champion do a vlog showing them hitchhiking to get to their next show? If it's Elias, yes.
Yeah.
Because that was kind of his NXT gimmick. Hitchhiker. Otherwise, no. I'm assuming if you're a champion, you're making champions
This
purse.
is what the champion should be in, a Lex Express type bus.
Okay, sure. Yeah. I like that.
And then do vlogs from the bus.
I like that. And then but when they'd get when the championship would change hands, they wouldn't really clean out the previous guy.
No, that's on the new champion.
So you have I don't know, some slob in there. Like what if Bobby Lashley, he seems super clean and proper and stuff, but when he's in a bus or something, he's just a mess. like, wrappers everywhere, empty cartons of protein powder just strewn about, dirty undies, and he doesn't care. And then the next guy gets in there, he's like,
He's got to clean all that out.
I got to clean all this stuff up now, Bobby Lashley. Maybe that's why Sami Zayn had a problem with him, because he's just messy.
So, Steve,
What?
the United Kingdom Championship Tournament, it's happening right now on the WWE Network.
Oh, went up 13 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, one of the matches in today's show is Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain. Mustache Mountain, of course, is 2/3 of British Strong Style, the faction that we've seen in progress, but we really haven't seen in WWE television. But we might be seeing more of it because WWE, apparently, according to PW Insider, filed a trademark for British Strong Style.
Whoa.
Back on June 18th.
Wow.
And according to PW Insider, they note that, quote, the trademark was for entertainment services, namely wrestling exhibitions, performances by a professional wrestler and entertainer, rendered live and through broadcast media, including television and radio, wrestling on the radio, and via the internet for commercial online service, providing wrestling news and information via global computer network, providing information in the fields of sports and entertainment via an online community portal, providing a website in the field of sports entertainment information,
Way too much.
fan club services, namely organizing and staging events with wrestling fan club members, providing online newsletters in the field of sports entertainment, online journals, namely blogs in the field of sports entertainment.
didn't
So, are
have
we going to
the
see more
whole
British
thing.
Strong Style, more Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven in the WWE? Yes or no?
Well, of course we are.
They're
They
gonna
just
be-
filed the trademark. They
Is
also
it
filed
going
a
to be in NXT or NXT UK, though?
Oh, it'll be, I don't know. It'll probably be both. Maybe they'll use them to sort of bridge
Yeah.
the two. They are the biggest stars in the UK division. I really hope. I mean, these guys have paid their dues, man.
Oh, yeah.
They have paid their dues. I really hope that it's exclusively NXT. Wouldn't surprise me if to sort of generate some buzz, some star power, because they're, like I said, they're the people that people know. They have to be part of NXT UK. Like, it would be kind of silly if they weren't. What they'll probably do is, and I'm just spitballing here, I don't know if the UK Championship has changed hands. Please, no spoilers in the chats if they've done that match already. I don't know if have they done that match.
I mean, it's been taped, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
airing tomorrow.
so I have no idea if it's changed hands. If it does, then I could see the rematch happening maybe on the first episode of UK NXT. If it doesn't, Pete Dunne's guy, I really want to see him drop that title and then head to NXT with Mustache Mountain properly, and then head up to main roster after WrestleMania.
Year-long feud against Undisputed Era.
Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't want to see that? Come on, it'd be amazing. My thing is this: more than anything, I'm just really excited that we get to see if this is the case, and it seems to be the case. Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, and Tyler Bate all on the same page. Hopefully, more heels than faces, the way they used to be.
Yes, or at least
and
tweeners.
on top of that, I want to see their amazing fashion. I want to see vignettes that look like. Hold on a second. I'm going to bring this up. I love this picture. There's all sorts of great pictures of these guys just sort of rolling around in their amazing British outfits. And I want to see, let's see here. Did it actually show up? Here it is. Look at this. If you're watching this on the YouTube, look at these guys. The height of fashion right here. That's what I want to see. I want to see vignettes that look like this. 35 millimeter film.
Oh, heck yes.
Out in the British countryside.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Just that. So if we get that, great.
That'd be great. It'd be an interesting juxtaposition. You have Undisputed Era playing on their playground, essentially when they drop their promos.
Yeah.
And then you have stuff shot like that for British Strong Style.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, man, that'd be great.
That'd be great. Yeah. And it does, I mean, it would totally make sense because of the wealth of three-man trios that we see right now. Pioneered by the New Day, Sanity, Undisputed Era, and now British Strong Style. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. So
you can go back to the Wyatts.
Yeah, going back to
For the most part,
exactly.
they were a three-man faction.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So any number of ways. I really like. Look, man, they're going to have to do something. We've talked about this time.
Lucha House Party.
Lucha House Party. Thank you. Drew Gulak, Brian Kendrick, and Jack Gallagher.
I have a feeling
that's your favorite one.
That one's not going to last much
Look,
longer.
man, you can't like them all. It's okay if there's something out there you don't like.
Oh, I know.
You're probably right. It's probably not going to last.
Yeah, once they lose the blow-off to Lucha House Party, that partnership's going to dissolve.
Yeah, probably. But no, I love it. Look, here's the thing, man. You sign all these people, you sign all these talents, and yeah, they're gonna. You got to do something with them.
Mm-hmm.
Trios is the way to go, man.
It really is.
That's the way to go. Absolutely. And then do a network trios title.
Heck yes.
Do that.
Cross-brand.
Cross-brand
I
network
think that'd be
trios
great.
title.
Fantastic idea.
You know it is.
Excellent idea.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for the news. We want to do Raw preview now.
Yeah, let's do a Raw preview.
First item, Seth Rollins battles Dolph Ziggler in Intercontinental Championship rematch after answering Seth Rollins. This is all direct from WWE.com. After answering Seth Rollins' Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge, Dolph unseated the Architect to capture the Intercontinental Championship thanks in no small part to an assist from his imposing accomplice Drew McIntyre. Drew really didn't do much in that match.
No, he didn't. He just sort of beat him up afterwards.
Well, I mean, he just caused a slight distraction.
Yeah.
Like a minute before the finish, as well as 2 handsful of tights. That's really what won the match for Dolph. Rollins immediately invoked his rematch clause and will face the aggressive Ziggler in a title bout on Raw. Can Rollins become Team Red's fighting champion once more?
No, not going to happen, but we might see. I mean, if this thing's going to progress, I mean, Drew's probably going to get a bit more involved to make sure that title stays with Dolph. And, in a couple weeks, you might see the return of Dean Ambrose. I'll be next. Who else will battle to become Brock Lesnar's next challenger? This past Monday night, Raw General Manager Kurt Angle revealed that there would be a multi-person match at WWE Extreme Rules, with the winner going on to challenge Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Thus far, Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley have been named as competitors in this mysterious matchup, with more superstars yet to be revealed. On Saturday, WWE.com published a poll asking the WWE Universe who they would like to see in this bout, a question Angle also posed on Twitter. The post, however, drew the ire of Lesnar's advocate Paul Heyman, who lashed out at both Angle and WWE.com editorial staff for the clickbait. So there was a lengthy Paul Heyman manifesto on his
on
Facebook.
Yeah.
And he basically said, nobody is worthy. I don't want to see Finn Balor. I don't want to see Braun Strowman. I don't want to see anybody else. So because the WWE lacks the imagination to bring in somebody who is worthy of fighting Brock Lesnar, it seems to have stalled contract negotiations.
Let's speculate. Let's say WWE goes outside the box.
Goldberg. He beat Lesnar in 30 seconds, 90 seconds, something like that.
But then Lesnar beat him.
Yeah.
In 3 minutes.
What's the record still? What is it at?
Well, Goldberg won their first match.
One. Their first two.
So it's 2-1.
2-1.
For
Goldberg,
Bill.
Yeah, Bill never got his rematch.
No.
So.
Well, neither is Kevin Owens. Neither is Finn Balor.
There you go.
I mean, that's the gimmick of the Universal title, apparently.
Goldberg versus Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor for a number 1 contender, get their rematch thing.
But they should get a rematch.
They should all get a rematch. I agree with you. So, yeah, definitely Goldberg. CM Punk.
Keith Lee.
There you go. Yeah, bask in his universal glory.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's a good one. Donovan Dijak.
You mean Chris?
I mean, top notch.
Next item.
Mecha Santa.
What does Nia Jax have planned for Alexa Bliss? Ronda Rousey's frustration after Alexa Bliss cost her the Raw Women's Championship at Money in the Bank by cashing in her contract and winning the title resulted in a rampage that earned the baddest woman on the planet a 30-day suspension from Raw. Nia Jax, meanwhile, is recovering from Little Miss Bliss's briefcase-assisted onslaught in preparation for her rematch against her former best friend, WWE Extreme Rules. Will the irresistible force knock the goddess off her pedestal before that showdown?
I would guess yes, probably. Wasn't Rousey advertised for tonight's Raw? A while ago or something?
Maybe. She was at a house show last night in Anaheim.
Oh, was she? That's cool.
I think it was her first house show match.
Oh.
Her first singles house show
Who
match.
did she fight?
I don't know.
Oh, really? No information on that?
Well, I'm sure there is. I just didn't see it.
Mystery, man. Everybody signed NDAs.
All right, I'll do the next item while you look into that.
Sounds good.
KO and the Constable forge powerful alliance. Kevin Owens and Constable Baron Corbin defeated the seemingly unstoppable team of Mr. Monster in the Bank Braun Strowman and Finn Balor in this past Monday night's main event. Neither Balor nor the Monster Among Men are known to take losses lightly, especially when it comes to superstars like KO and Corbin. Will the unexpected allies retaliate on Raw in San Diego.
Yes, I think they will.
How did you get stuck looking at Charlotte and AJ, or Carmella and AJ in Australia? Is that who that was?
Oh, because Carmella challenged Ronda Rousey on the radio. Live events. Here we go. Oh, that's right. And the ring ropes broke.
Yeah.
Did you see that gif?
Yeah, yeah,
Drew?
yeah.
There's too much man for those ring ropes. That's always terrifying.
Oh, gosh, I know.
Let's see here. Was she the main event?
Oh, it was a tag match. Ronda, Sasha, Bailey, and Dana Brooke versus Alexa Bliss and the Riot Squad.
Oh, that's fun. Cool. Hang on. Well, good for them. Are we done with the Raw preview?
No, there's one more item.
Oh, okay, I'll do that one. Where do Sasha... Oh, I get the lame one. Where do Sasha Banks and Bailey go from here? Sasha Banks and Bailey are friends no mas. After failing to get on the same page during their tag team loss to the Riot Squad, the former besties brawled in the locker room area, and when the boss sped away in her car, leaving the huggable one fuming in the parking lot, it was clear that months of tension between the longtime friends had reached a boiling point. That'd be great if that was the truth, but they've been so on again, off again with their friendship that I wouldn't really call it a boiling point.
No, none of that was in the Raw preview. That was your editorializing at the end there.
Oh, at the end, that was me, yeah.
Because you were still staring at the screen using the same tone of voice.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Reading
sorry, should have broke kayfabe there. Yeah, so I don't care. We're going to get a match with them. It's going to be cool.
No, it'll be great.
Like the match will be good, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got a super chat here. Kai Highwell, $5. I like everyone is bored of Brock. However, did everyone else love the old Brock? I thought he was a good worker in the ring and told a good story.
Yeah, Brock versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19.
Great match.
Ooh, killer
Fantastic
match.
match.
When he came out with that mariachi band to sort of mock Eddie Guerrero, great stuff. Looked like he was having fun back then.
That is true.
Yeah, doesn't really look like I don't like you if you don't care. Mm-hmm. I want you to like to be there, man.
Yeah,
Gee
enjoy your
whiz.
job.
I mean, yeah. It's like when you watch a movie and you see like the actor just did it for a paycheck.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes that could be unintentionally funny.
Usually they're just coasting.
Like, man, how many movies does Nick Cage do in a year?
What?
They're all hilarious. Like, they're all paychecks and they're all hilarious.
What about Adam Sandler?
Oh, that's not fun.
No, it's
because
not.
those are supposed to be funny,
And they're not.
and no, I started to watch just out of morbid curiosity. Because he's got a big Netflix deal.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. And one of the last ones where he played like a Hollywood agent, and it was set in like the 90s or something like that, and it had like a ton of cameos. But dude, talk about phoning it in. It was so bad. And the movie was like 2.5 hours long, if I recall. Man, it was phone time for him. Phoning it in. Wow. William Thomas has a super chat here. $5. If you guys were to grab 5 underutilized talents on the current roster to revive the Nexus, who would you put in it and have them feud with? I would have Lashley create the Nexus.
All right.
He's got nothing to do right now. I mean, I know he's going to be in the Extreme Rules match, but he's not going to be pinning anybody.
Probably not.
So I would say Lashley starts a new Nexus.
Ty Dillinger.
With Ty Dillinger.
Kurt Hawkins.
Kurt Hawkins can have a buy-in match. Win this match and join the Nexus.
And he loses.
He actually wins.
Oh, he wins. Okay, so Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah. Bobby Roode.
Bob Roode.
Yeah.
Rusev.
No, not Rusev because he's hot shit right now. Aiden English.
All right, there's your 5.
Aiden English because he's going to be kicked out of Rusev Day.
Carl the Swifty, $5. Do you think WWE will ever form a partnership with an MMA company such as UFC or Bellator?
If the XFL fails and Vince is still around and gets itchy to do something that isn't the WWE, I can see him maybe trying to tackle something like that.
Yeah,
but
about
I
that.
doubt it.
Tim Rice, $5. Would Enzo and Cass showing up make you swear off Impact altogether?
Ooh, wow. That's $1 million question right there, Tim.
Probably. For me, yeah.
For you, for sure. For me, maybe. Like, so I don't really watch it right now, but I keep up because I plan on watching it. It's something on my to-do list, right?
All right.
If they showed up, like Big Cass less, if Enzo did, because he's just creep, and I would be like, no good. So probably not even Big Cass. They already have KM. They already have their own goofy big guy there, and KM's actually relatively entertaining on the mic. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be hard to say I'd swear them off forever, but I certainly would not be interested. If they put them in like the title scene, then yeah, I would not be into that. So yeah, let's answer some questions.
Yeah,
got some questions on the tweeter here. Twitter. Liam Christie. Which wrestling event or moment do you wish you could have seen live?
Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah, that'd have been weird.
Shawn Michaels retirement match against Undertaker.
Oh, that'd have been great. You know, I would have, like, during the height, just the absolute peak. Oh, you know what I would have loved to have seen live? The in-ring face-off between Stone Cold and Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
That was a history-making moment
really
right
was.
there.
That
And
was
those
intense.
crowds were so hot.
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, One Night Stand 2006.
Where RVD beat Cena for the title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great. James Behan, should Braun cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase on Brock's farm?
Yeah.
I would be all in on that.
Heck yes.
That would be fantastic.
Heck yes.
Why don't they do fun stuff like that anymore, man? They don't do fun stuff like that anymore. Because if it was the Attitude Era, I mean, that's one thing you can say about the Attitude Era. They did weird stuff like that. They did fun stuff.
Didn't always work, but at least they tried.
Right, exactly.
What else you got?
Let's see here. Cameron Mitchko, who's the most influential wrestler ever? So for the modern era, it's two names. It's like Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. Everybody these days wanted to be Shawn Michaels.
Well, they cite Ric Flair as their favorite wrestler. Yeah.
But like the young guys like cite Shawn Michaels, you know? And then he says, also, can I get a shout out to my buddy Big Mike for introducing me to Going in Raw the night of the 2017 Royal Rumble. Shout out to Big Mike.
Shout out.
Thanks for spreading the word. That's what you got to do, man. You got to spread the word. Let's see here.
Oh, Christian 29D says CM Punk versus Cena Money in the Bank 2011. That'd been something to be there live for.
CM. Oh, I know. King Philip. Not that it would ever happen, but if Disney decided to get in the wrestling business,
All right.
and they gave $1 billion to one of these promotions,
All right.
could they rival WWE?
Okay.
Impact, Ring of Honor, Evolve, or New Japan Pro Wrestling?
We'll be New Japan. Impact, no. Because there'll be a lot of people like me who won't even give it a chance because it's Impact.
There aren't a lot of people like you who do that.
And then...
Impact is on the rise, man.
No, and I'm happy for the performers there.
What if they rebranded?
Then maybe I'd reconsider if there was a booking rebrand as well. I know there's...
Don Callis. Like, there has been a booking rebrand.
But then they want to put the belt on Alberto Del Rio.
Well, not everybody's perfect, man. Who's WWE putting the belt on Brock Lesnar for 3 years?
Only been one.
Seemingly.
Brandon Ultreris, Power Rank top 5 regions WWE NXT can expand to other than the United Kingdom. Japan, Mexico.
Japan? You'd want them in Japan? There's so much going on there already.
I know. It's not necessarily a want them where they probably will expand to.
That would be really interesting. That is a huge question mark right there. Do you remember if Japan was on the flight path? Japan was on the flight path on Triple H's global localization? Ooh, controversy.
Just because they're both countries have a pretty long established wrestling history.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if WWE would not want to
How about
get involved in that.
NXT Puerto Rico? You
All
have
right.
Carlito be the first NXT Puerto Rico champion, or what's the dad cologne, the prime cologne?
Oh,
guy?
Carlos.
Carlos, yeah. Carlos cologne. Add it to his 200 titles.
Oh yeah,
he already
yeah.
has. Like we're supposed to be putting on a young talent there. I am young. I'm only 83 years old. Let's see here. MF Dave. Who is someone that is currently not a world title wrestler, so like a mid-carder,
Yeah.
that you could see easily jumping to world title contention? Someone who's in the world title scene now that should get a mid-card run first to cement their place. Well, Roman Reigns always needed a mid-card run.
Yeah, he
like
never
a
really
proper,
got it. He got his
proper-
mid-card run after he won the WWE title a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, he
With that
never
US
got
belt.
that.
So he needs the mid-card run And then Finn Balor needs a world title again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Zach S. What is going to be the next major face or heel turn in wrestling?
Should be Dean Ambrose. He should turn heel.
He's beyond that. He can't do that anymore.
I don't know. If he did something vicious to Seth Rollins, he'd be a heel.
You're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Everybody loves Seth. If he
That's,
beat the heck out of him, if he busted him open.
Do you think they would? You think they'd risk that though?
They should.
That's really you risk having people cheer because it's really cool to do that. That's like a really cool thing to do. You risk people cheering Dean Ambrose.
People love Seth. People love Seth.
Yeah, but they also love people who like bust people open.
Yeah, it has to be really
They love
vicious.
violence.
It has to be way over the top.
CZW levels.
Yeah. Just get some fluorescent tubes out there.
I don't know, man. Thomas Speller, would you still be watching wrestling if it wasn't part of your jobs?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we were watching wrestling before we started doing this for a living, so
Yeah.
I'm sure we would.
Because we like watching it.
Yeah.
Interesting. King Mysterio. Imagine a universe where the leaders of the major factions in New Japan had to swap factions. Who would go where? And
So
at that
the
point,
leaders of the major factions have to swap places.
Naito would become leader of Bullet Club because he'd have the coolest dude and the coolest faction.
All right.
And Naito would be leader of Bullet Club. Kenny Omega is the leader of Bullet Club, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Well,
Pretty much.
apparently his match against Cody coming up at G1 Special
And
San
he's
Francisco.
totally going to win.
Yes.
So Kenny's leader of Bullet Club. I think Kenny goes to Chaos.
I'd say Kenny to Suzuki-gun, Omega-gun.
Oh, no. He's too sweet for that now. He's all nice.
Oh,
He's
that's
not
true.
the cleaner
All right,
anymore,
fine.
man.
How about this? Okada to Suzuki-gun.
Oh, that'd be good.
Okada-gun.
Yeah.
And then Suzuki would go to
LIJ.
LIJ.
Yeah, Kenny to Chaos.
Okay, but what about Taguchi Japan?
That's not even a real faction.
It is! They have T-shirts. Kai Highwell, $2. Take one element from Attitude Era to improve WWE. That's more interesting. Like, take more chances when it comes to storytelling.
Yeah, honestly, that's it. We were talking about that Braun Strowman going to Brock's farm.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Gary Smith, $2. Which modern wrestler has the best super kick? It's the Young Bucks.
Okay, so let's run these down.
You got Kevin Owens, you got Dolph, you got Seth. I mean, a lot of people do it now. You got Adam Cole.
Don't sleep on Dolph's, man. Dolph's is really
Yeah,
good.
Dolph's is good too. You got Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So I've seen some of their. I've seen them whiff on some. To be honest, I feel like it's Dolph these days.
All right.
You got to take the fact that he's Dolph Ziggler out of the equation. And if
Dolph is like the Impact Wrestling of WWE for me at this point.
No, dude, listen. I'm there with you. I really am. I really am. But you have to look beyond that, and I think he does have the best super kick. I really do.
No, I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks still.
I've seen them whiff on like a bunch, man.
It's because they do so many of them.
Yeah.
Remember that spot at
dial it back a bit.
that PWG show where they were doing in stereo to them and Adam Cole to
was cool.
Sammy Callahan? Man, that was
cool.
great.
It was good.
Young Bucks.
Dolph.
Oh, Usos. Camping Troll says Usos. They have good super kicks too.
They have really good super kicks, and they land theirs
The Young Bucks land theirs too.
like 80% of
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh! When you're throwing them 50 of them in a match,
Whiff.
good percentage.
They're volume kickers.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're volume kickers.
That's fine. They're still great.
Yeah,
at it.
you are not a fan of volume offense, man. You're not a Russell Westbrook fan.
Worm Soda $2 that says beef curtains.
I don't really know what that means.
I don't know what that's in
man.
reference to.
Jack Nesmith, M.A., says, what video games coming out either this year or next year are you both looking forward to?
WWE 2K19, Fire Pro Wrestling on the PS4. All I really play is wrestling
Red
video
Dead
games.
Redemption
yeah,
2,
I was gonna get to
man.
that. I probably won't play it at all though.
I'm going to get a posse. I'm going to posse up. Lars, are you going to be my posse?
No, because I'm probably never gonna have time to play the game.
Man, play it with me. Friendoville channel. Let's posse up. Who wants to posse up with me with Red Dead Redemption? I need a posse. All right.
Insurrection, best spear of all time.
Jack Nesmith. I want him to be in my posse.
The best spear of all time. It's gotta be Goldberg, right?
I want W.S. Fletcher in my posse.
No, it's Big E's spear through the ropes. That's the best spear.
It really, it is. It is. Somebody on the women's side. Charlotte has a decent spear. Somebody else has who did a spear?
Adam Mayhem has a good spear.
Oh, man, no. Look at Suzuki. He's a big recycler. Do you know that?
Oh, did you see those pictures from his match against Okada this weekend? They were great. Apparently, it was raining tons.
Oh,
during their
I
match.
saw the Okada picture.
Oh, it's amazing.
I got to look at the other
There's
pictures.
one of them like having a stare down, and you can see the rain falling on them.
Oh,
It's amazing.
man.
Whoever took those pictures did an amazing job. They're fantastic.
That's awesome.
And they wrestled a 30-minute draw in like a downpour.
That sounds awesome.
I know.
Is it on TV? Is it on?
No, I
internet
don't think
anywhere?
so. Philly Flex for $2. First match type you want to play in WWE 2K19. If they have it, a gauntlet match. If they have it, Inferno match. Barring those two not being included, I don't know. I'll probably just do it in like just normal match or something.
Well, the AJ talked about whatever this new mode is.
Oh yeah.
So whatever new mode is, that'll get me the $1 million mode, where you just play it and then you win $1 million.
All right.
And then you get to go see AJ and Too Sweet him and play him.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Fair enough.
That's the mode.
You have to cut a promo too. Do you think you can get past that stage, become a semifinalist?
Oh, is that what I got to do? I thought
you got to beat the mode, drop a promo.
Yeah, I'll cut a promo.
And then you have to be one of the final four selected.
AJ, listen.
No.
You piece of shit.
Oh my God. Definitely not.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely, man.
Probably not.
You drop a promo real quick for $1 million.
Hey AJ.
No, it's worst.
I didn't too sweet you. I would never too sweet you. I don't too sweet. What I am too sweet at is WWE 2K19, and I'm gonna beat you.
That was a better promo than mine. Well
Yep.
done. Well done. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I put my phone down, but I got more questions.
Oh yeah, there's more questions. More questions.
We have 9 minutes of questions left. 5
Kid T, $2. Cena and Brock SummerSlam. Cena breaks record.
What does that mean?
Cena breaks
Oh yeah.
Flair's record.
Oh man, just have Cena come back and beat Brock.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd be down
and
for
then
that.
have Braun cash in right afterwards.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Done.
Cena versus Braun. Oh, that'd be good.
Harry Flynn, power rank wrestling themed episodes of TV shows. That Quantum Leap one you mentioned sounds pretty cool.
It was a great one. Yeah.
With Terry Funk.
Oh, I thought he said wrestling. Wait. Oh,
Wrestling themed TV episode of TV shows.
I'm sorry, I thought he said power rank TV show theme songs. Can we just do that instead?
TV show theme songs? Okay.
Yeah. What's Prime? What's number one? Cheers is really good.
Golden Girls.
MASH is good.
Golden Girls
No,
theme
that
is
is a
great.
good one. Oh, no. You know what number one is? Come on. Give me a
Muppet
break.
Babies.
No. Greatest American Hero.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The A-Team's good.
That's good. Seinfeld.
No, man. No.
What about Friends?
No, you know my number one? It's the Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh.
Just a good old boys.
Never meaning no
Never
harm.
meaning no harm.
One Jose, one
Beats all you ever saw.
$2. Run the
with
Jewels
loss
theme
and
shirt. Steve, you talked about doing the Hardy Handshake Too Sweet in the style of a Run the Jewels shirt.
Since the day they was born.
I think
making their way.
Are you paying attention to anything I'm saying right now?
Yeah, Run the Jewels shirt. It's on the docket.
All right.
Got something else in the meantime, though. Thomas Speller asks, was Ross from Cultaholic better as a king or as he is now? Listen, Ross gets better every day he's on this planet Earth. He's never better before. He always just gets better and better.
Yeah.
That's the power of Ross.
Yeah.
Sean Lindsay suggested we make it a super snappy show today and watch the UK tournament.
We got something else we got to do today, though.
We're 6 minutes away from clearing an hour today, so no, we're not going to do
But then
that.
after that, we got something else we got to do. Very important.
Oh, very important part of the
Very
process.
important thing we got to do today.
Speaking of which, July 7th, I want to throw this out as a reminder. July 7th. Oh, Jacob Fonts is sending us a Taco Bell gift card.
You didn't have to do that, Jacob Fonts. Appreciated, but
He said all the Frito burritos are
I
on
got
him.
to see how that fits into my new nutritional plan.
Well, if you need me to eat some of those Frito burritos, I'll do it, man.
But you said you have a limit of one per day.
Well, yeah, I'll just have, one a day for... Yeah, I can't really do that. I like those chicken quesadillas they got, though. They're good.
Ben Espinoza. Hey, friendos, between Heroes of Wrestling, WrestleMania 9, ECW December to Dismember, which pay-per-view is worse in wrestling history? Heroes of Wrestling is the one where Jake Roberts showed up drunk and did, like...
Yeah, I hear that's a really bad one.
Yeah, that sounds like an absolute train wreck. I'll say this, and this is my reasoning. WrestleMania 9, for being such a lavish production, it's an absolute train wreck.
Yeah.
It's crap.
Yeah.
Matches are crap.
Yeah.
Well, the Shawn Michaels one's all right.
It is unintentionally hilarious, though.
At moments, yeah.
Isn't that the one where Luger shows up as the narcissist?
Yeah, it has a mirror and all that.
And there's a lot of booty in that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least it has some booty in it. It's like old school 80s booties.
It's such a crap wrestling show, though. It's awful.
But,
it's awful.
I would say probably. And December to Dismember, like, it's just kind of boring. I would say Heroes of Wrestling is probably,
that's probably the worst. But
probably.
I mean, when you get a bunch of wrestlers who haven't really wrestled in years, your expectations can't be that high. Is my point.
Oh yeah, well that's true. But you judge what you've been given.
No, I understand that.
Oh man, look at that Alto. Man, Alto's a dope looking dude. I'm gonna freaking put this up on the stream here.
Jeffrey Nguyen asked what my new nutritional plan is. It's a $3 super chat. I'm just doing the macro thing these days.
Explain macros.
Well, there's macronutrients, which is fat, carbohydrate, and protein.
Of course.
And the principle behind macros, you don't calculate calories, you calculate grams of those macronutrients you ingest each day. There's different proportions you can do based on what your needs are.
Sure.
And so I'm just doing it to make sure I get enough, because I was always kind of doing it, not necessarily going by what the like the guidelines are on your box of cereal or whatever, as far as 60% carbohydrates, 30% fat, 10% protein.
Right.
I was up in my protein, dropped my carbs a bit, but I didn't know what the specific ratio should be for what I want to accomplish.
Alto Valtaje, and look at that.
Oh man, that's cool.
That's our insider right there.
That's great.
Becky Lynch right there. Look at that.
So I'm just doing that.
King Alto.
It means I have to eat a lot more food.
Yeah.
A lot more protein, especially. So I'll just start doing it over the weekend. That's it.
Ditch that lentil pasta of yours, man.
No, that's still part of
It
it.
ain't doing nothing for you. Trust me.
It is.
Chad asks, favorite cheese on a salad? What's your favorite cheese on a salad?
No cheese on my salad. Thank you very much.
Blue cheese.
Ugh.
Blue cheese dressing.
Shad Media, $5. Steve, has anyone ever told you that your Undertaker sounds like Dewey Cox in the movie Walk Hard? I think I've told you that before.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that totally. Walk hard. I've never seen that movie all the way through, but it is hilarious.
Neither have I.
What I've seen of it is pretty funny.
Yeah, well, it's John C. Reilly.
Walk hard. Oh, he's so
great.
good, man. He's so great, man. I love John C. Reilly. It's more, to be honest with you, it's more... I stray more towards Cal Norton. Isn't his name Cal Norton in Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights? I think it's Cal. I think it's Cal Norton.
That sounds right.
Ricky Bobby. Oh, I want to pray to Jesus, baby Jesus. Oh, that's an underrated movie.
I know.
That and Semi Pro are like super underrated. I just wish they need to do more movies together.
Oh, yeah. They got
Will
that Sherlock
Ferrell,
Holmes one coming up.
I know. Are there any trailers for that yet?
Not that I'm aware of. Richard Cranium, $5. I'm going to send you guys a shit ton of Wawa hoagies, and you're going to immediately want to move to the East Coast.
Are you going to pack them in like dry ice or something?
Yeah, because they might, go bad in transit otherwise.
I'll be completely honest, Richard Cranium. I'm not going to eat it if you just put it in a freaking cardboard box.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it. It needs to be on dry ice, frozen.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, I'll take a free Wawa hoagie.
Well, yeah. Next time we're on the East Coast, are there Wawas in Chicago?
That I don't know.
We'll find out. Let's find out. I'm sure somebody will. Wawa Chicago. Wawa store locator.
There you go. Chicago, Illinois. Wade Love, $2. His name is Mike Honcho. What is that from?
Who's Mike Honcho? Who's that?
I don't know.
His name is Mike Honcho. What the hell, really?
Wade Love, $2. Nothing in Chicago?
Nothing in Chicago?
Might just be East Coast then.
Wawa.
No Wawa in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, look at that. $3 for a junior.
that's good.
$4. Look at that meatball sub, man.
Oh, Mike Honcho, that's Talladega Nights. You should know that.
Did he change his name or something? Because
Yeah.
I know his name was Cal.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a long movie. Anyways, I think it's good for show today.
Yeah, it's
Are we
good.
good?
Yeah, that's good.
Are we good? Yes?
No.
No?
No.
No? All right, cool. Look at, we'll leave on this picture of Alto Voltaje and Becky Lynch. Look at that guy. All right, here we go. Hilton, can you please hit the music? Thank you, Hilton. Anyways, that's it for show. Thanks so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.